Hello my friend, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me for this video. As you can see, I got my nails done. I'm all ready for St. Patrick's Day in March and spring, thanks to my cousin. Today I am going to be planning in my classic happy planner. I'm going to be using my dashboard layout. You can get this in my Etsy shop and I will put the link below so that if you want to purchase this, I would super appreciate it. But if not, no worries. Happy Planner also has their own dashboard layout and their own style. So you're more than welcome to use that too, or use this inspiration for any other layout that you want to use. Today I'm going to be showing you how to use florals and functional boxes on a spread as a quick way to make a beautiful and functional spread without spending a lot of time on it. So today I'm going to be using this Posh Spring from Love Posh and some rainbow boxes from this mega sticker book from the Happy Planner. So I decided to use these stickers right here. I thought they were kind of like springy, but then the colors were still a little bit winterish. I really like these feathers here, so I figured florals are a great way to like take up space and really obviously make your planner page pretty to look at, but then you don't have to spend a lot of time like putting a lot of pieces down. And then obviously the boxes I'm going to use as functionality for whatever I have going on or any lists I want to make. I already pre-picked out some stickers. I'm a wax paper girl. I really like being able to stick my stickers on here so that I can move them around before I put them down. I have, commitment issues, I guess, with stickers, so I want to make sure I know where I'm putting them before I put them on the paper. It probably goes quicker if you just stick them down, but again, that's not me. But if you want to go faster, then just stick them right on your paper and just don't give it a second thought. It will still come out beautiful either way. So I'm going to start using one of these big long pieces. So I'm going to move this out of the way before I get it stuck. And put this on the bottom, maybe. Okay. And then, okay, and I'm just going to cut off the edge here. So for anybody who's interested in doing decorative planning, it doesn't have to be difficult. I mean, it doesn't have to be time consuming. It's more time consuming for me because I'm obviously spending time creating videos or trying to take pictures of them to put on Instagram and planning it out a lot more because obviously somebody's going to be seeing it. But I mean, if this was just for me, which I mean, this is for me, don't get me wrong. I love doing this and it is a great way to incorporate doing something creative on a more regular basis while it also is functional and useful to me. I'm just going to use my little hole punch here to punch through the hole there. And turn it over and do it this way. So you just line up the little notches there, and it just punches a hole right in there. I have a link in the bottom in my description for this hole puncher, which I think is super useful. I have obviously the big, that didn't cut very well though, the big hole puncher for punching holes in the whole page, but you only need one or two. It's much easier than trying to make sure your things are all lined up equally, because if you're slightly off, then you've just ruined all of your hole punches. But I did use the big hole punch to punch all these holes since I printed this myself. So basically what I was saying is that you don't have to make your planners super complicated. I'm just gonna add a box here for this section that I use for affirmations or just any positive quote to keep my mood up. Okay, so I have this little quote sticker that says, "After every storm, there is a rainbow." So I personally love this quote. One, because it really fits in spring. I mean, it's winter, it just feels like one big giant storm. So looking forward to spring just feels like the rainbow at the end of the season. But also for anybody who has been watching any of my other videos, you might know that my husband and I went through a lot of fertility issues. So we did IVF, I've had a bunch of surgeries, treatments, tests, all the things, but we did finally have a baby back in 2023. He's a year and a half old now. Hence the reason why I've not been very consistent with my videos. But so he's our rainbow at the end of the storm. So, and it's especially fitting for right now, not only it being spring, but on a personal note, my husband and I are getting ready to start trying again, and we actually not accidentally, but unexpectedly found ourselves pregnant in January, and unfortunately, we just had another miscarriage. So, this is just my reminder that there is another rainbow coming. We're going to start IVF again here shortly, as soon as I get the all clear from my doctor. So, you know, obviously this might be TMI for some people, but I feel like, any of the YouTubers I've watched that I want to watch more of their videos when they've talked about personal things, because then I become invested. I want to, find out how things are going for them, what's happening. So that's just my personal story. So keep us in your prayers that there's another miracle baby coming. I mean, if there's not, then there's not. I'm only giving us a year to try again because I spent most of my 30s trying to have a baby. My husband and I got married just before I turned 30, or just before I turned 30. And then we started trying that next year, and we did not have my son until I was almost 40. So I just can't bring myself to spend another decade of my life trying to have another baby. So I'm giving it a year. Thankfully, we still have 6 embryos frozen. So that part is good. I'm not doing any of that part of IVF again. But, this is not working. So we've got 6 embryos on ice. I'm giving it a year. If, by the end of this year we still haven't managed to have another baby, then I'm just taking that as God's sign that it's time to move on. We have our miracle. I will take whatever he is willing to give me. But I would love for my son to have a sibling. So we will see what happens. So that's my story. So, alright, there we go. So I am going to use, so far, of all the stickers that I pulled out, I have only used stickers from one sheet of this. So most of the Live Love Posh sticker books come with 2 sheets of each one. So I still have a few stickers left on this one. I haven't even touched this, so that can leave me with a whole nother spread just for this. But I am going to use this long one because I want to carry it over to this side of the page. Okay, so got it off finally. The nice thing about the Live Love Posh stickers, I mean, not only are they beautiful and really good quality, but if you have someone that is also a fellow, hold on. I love these long pieces, but they're so hard to maneuver without them sticking before you're ready. Hold on, I have to concentrate here. That's not right. Hold on. I love these long stickers, but I also hate them because they either get stuck to themselves, get stuck to the paper before I'm ready, don't lay down totally straight the first time around. Okay, I think I got it. Anyways, I was going to say that, if you've got somebody who is also a planner that you're, nearby, you could always, each order a book or two, and then since everything pretty much, for the most part, comes with 2 sheets of each, split it in half, so then you are only paying for half the amount of books, but getting twice the amount of stickers. So, because I mean, a lot of the books that I use, I might only use 1 sheet of each. I mean, eventually I'll probably go back and use them again. There are some that I have used both sheets at different times, but just a way to get a variety of stickers without having to spend quite so much money. Because, I mean, I love stickers, but they get real expensive really fast. And you always want all the new ones. So, and don't worry, I will use these little bits and pieces probably somewhere else along the page, but I'm just not ready yet. I'm just going to use my flat edge to smooth these out a little. And before I forget, I better punch a hole in this one. Do it this way. Okay. Alright, and I just like to smooth out the air bubbles. They're nice and smooth. It really makes it look like the stickers are then printed on the page instead of an actual sticker when you get rid of all the air bubbles on these clear ones. There's cat hair stuck in here though. So I just like to smooth them out, but it's not necessary, but just personal preference. Alright, then I'm going to put a big box here. And thankfully I got all of these boxes came out of the Happy Planner Rainbow Boxes book, and they all match fairly close to these flowers. Because I know a lot of the Love Posh books have boxes in them, but this one just had floral boxes, and I don't think any of them went with this. And I'm pretty traditional on my boxes. I want just basic ones for the most part. Sometimes I'll switch it up, but especially if I'm doing a floral spread, sometimes I just feel like floral boxes is too much. It just makes it there's too much going on, and I just feel like I like the regular boxes to kind of balance it out, simplify a little bit, but then you still got your, colorful flowers. Okay, and then see, this is why I like putting it on wax paper, because I just realized that I've got two boxes that are the same color right next to each other. So I would rather switch the purple one to up here and then do this one down here so they're not right next to each other. So I just like using wax paper. I know not everybody, some people are just that good that they can just put their stickers down and just go with it. But I am not that person. I have second thoughts. I like to rearrange it until it's, speaking my name. Put this here. I love the little feathers. So I'm gonna put this here. And I know these are monthly boxes, but I gotta work with what I have. There were some other ones, but, and like this one, I don't mind so much it being there because I've got the flower. And I might add maybe one of these ones that I cut off. Okay, I'm gonna add this one over here. Right. And I know we have a birthday party on this day. This is undated, and I'll go in and add the dates later on. But I know that this is the 16th. So I know we have a birthday party there. I would really like to try to go to church, although I've really not been doing my whole New Year's resolution so far this year. Well, one of many, but is to start consistently going to church. I have not done well at all. I think I made it once when I was trying out a new church. So I made it once, and then it's like things just start happening. I had it on my calendar to go this weekend, and then my son woke up with a fever and was not really feeling good. So obviously it was not happening this week. So next week it's not going to be on my calendar again, and I'm really going to try to go. Put this one here. Cut off the edge. There. Oops. Okay. And then I think I might, I'm going to use a smaller piece. Use this little piece. Even if they're overlapped a little bit, it's fine. This one right there. Okay. So I'm looking for some opinions. I'm, working on creating some more planner pages to put in my Etsy. And right now I am trying to work on like a health habit planner or tracker, whatever you want to call it. Because my focus this year is to really focus on my health. I'm not trying to lose weight. Granted, I would love to lose weight, but that's just unfortunately not something that I can control. Put this here. So, like your weight is just unfortunately not something you can control. Because I don't know about you, but I've done the diets, done all the workouts, and then you get on the scale and nothing has moved. And it's super frustrating. So I would just rather focus on the things that I do have control over, such as, well, I've got two purple boxes next to each other. Is that really going to bug me enough to pick a different one? I'm not sure. It probably is, but for the sake of this video, I said this was going to be a quick one, so just going to go with it. But I know I have to go get blood work done on this day, so I have to put a box there. I don't have to, but I try to put boxes to put like actual things that need to be done on that day, whether it's an appointment or, something's happening. There's something that I have to do on that day. So those are the things that I know that I have to focus on. If I had anything else like to-do lists, things that need to be done that could be done a different day, then those are the things that I'll write outside of the box, because a lot of times I'll put to-do lists on here, not as much on the dashboard because I've got to do over here, but when I'm using my vertical layout, I'll put bullet points and put my to-do list on there, but it's usually not written on stone. I'll have stuff on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, but I'll just do it whenever throughout the week that I have time to. So it's not in stone. But any of the boxes, those are the things that like those have to be done today, or there's a plan for that day, a party or an appointment, or whatever the case may be. So I need a box for right there. If you made it to this point in the video, thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful or inspiring, please like and subscribe for more planner content from me. I know that your time is valuable, so I truly, truly appreciate you spending your time with me during this video. So, you guys have a great day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye! Sorry, I apologize for all the adjustments on my camera, but hopefully I will get a new tripod thing soon. I'm going to put this here. Move it over here just to kind of balance this out. And I've got all my boxes on here, so I'm just going to go through and add some extra flowers wherever I see fit. I feel like I was saying something and now I don't remember what it was. Hopefully it wasn't important. Well, I don't want to put it because I'm going to write 2025 there, even though I don't necessarily need to, because I know this whole book is obviously in 2025, so do I want to? Ugh, I'm torn now. And sometimes this is where I get to the point where I'm like, maybe, this doesn't look bad. Maybe I should just leave well enough alone and move on a little, but who am I kidding? I don't do that. So I guess I'm going to add this right on top of that box, but I'm going to cut that little piece off. Just going to cut around this leaf here. This is really going to bug me now. I know I was saying something and I might. I'm going to cut off. Like I'm just always losing stuff on my table. So I'm going to cut around this sticker here. Put it so that it goes in this corner here, but then also overlaps that sticker a little bit. like that. Okay. I'm gonna leave on. Oh, you know what? I know what I was saying. My habits reminded me that I was trying to focus on my. Wow, that totally got off my train of thought there. Focusing on my health. So I am trying to set up a habit tracker for my planner that is focused on like habits that I can control. So like how much water I'm drinking and focusing on protein, like trying to get in at least 100 grams of protein and trying to get in just some sort of movement, whether it's going for a walk or doing a little bit of weightlifting, or at work I just try to take an extra couple laps down the hall when I go to the bathroom. So things like that, things that I can control. I know that I have thyroid issues now, and so I've been really trying to focus on what is going to help with those, which I have found that I think gluten is not my friend. And I always had some sort of suspicions, but because it doesn't really affect my like digestion, I don't have issues with my stomach, so I just kind of kept writing it off. And I have tried going gluten-free a couple of times in the past, like briefly, but I never stuck to it long enough. And I've learned now that if you don't stick to it, and if you decide, oh, I'm going to cheat a little bit and have a little bit of, regular pasta or bread or whatever the case may be, that you basically just started your whole body over. That it can take, a couple weeks for it to get out of your system. And then it can, depending on how much damage the gluten has done to your body, it can take months or even years for your body to repair the damage that it's done. So any other time that I would, try this, I'd maybe last a couple weeks and then be like, oh, I'm just gonna have a little, bit of pasta to treat myself because I've been really good. So now I know I can't do that. So I am now about a month in of gluten free, and I suddenly feel like I have so much more energy. Like, and I'm not a doctor, so do not take this as medical advice. But I'm just saying, give it a try, see what it does. Gluten free is so much easier now than it used to be, and I am starting to find a lot of alternatives that aren't bad. Trader Joe's, very good bagels and bread. So if you are gluten free and you haven't tried theirs, give it a try. But anyways, so what I'm saying is trying to focus on those kinds of things is what my goal is for the rest of the year. So I'm going to make a planner or a tracker for that. If you're interested in something like that, leave me a comment below. Let me know if that's something you would like to either see in my Etsy shop, or if you would like me to do a video on it once I'm done creating it. It's in the works and I'm almost done with it. So if that's something you would like to see a video on, I can decorate it obviously too, and just go through, how I'm using it. But it can always be tweaked to the individual, or if there are specifics that you would like to see, leave that too, and I can make adjustments or make multiple different copies to work for other people. So anyways, if you can tell, I think that the gluten is helping because I feel like my mood is better and I clearly am much more talkative. So anyways, there's that. So I think that is going to do it. I could sit here all day and continue to add more flowers, which, I mean, when you see it posted online, a picture of it, it may or may not have some more, but this is where I'm going to leave it today for you, because otherwise this video could get very long. But my point is, florals and boxes, you can make a nice quick spread. It doesn't have to take a long time, and it looks pretty, and it's functional. So if you made it to this point in the video, thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful or inspiring, please like and subscribe for more planner content from me. I know that your time is valuable, so I truly, truly appreciate you spending your time with me during this video. So you guys have a great day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.